Are you someone who works from home these days? Or are you someone who likes to work from home but has to go into the office to work? Or are you someone who works on site all the time and has been provided with the flexibility to work from home as needed? No matter who you are and whether you like working remotely or not, the working from home culture introduced by the pandemic of 2020 is here to stay. And in this video, I'm going to cover my 10 predictions for the most wanted skills in this decade that you must learn today. Stay tuned and I will see you on the inside. The pandemic of 2020 not only made the employers realize that working from home was possible or working from remote locations was possible, it did expose a lot of gaps in skills that the employees had while transitioning to working from home. My name is Sabrish Chand. I'm your IT consulting expert here on YouTube, helping people like yourself become professionals in the IT industry. If you are someone here for the first time or just browsing by, I highly recommend you to subscribe to my channel and like and comment and share my videos, because every week I post content related to IT and IT consulting that will help somebody like yourself become professionals in the IT industry. Technology and system skills is nothing but your ability to use technology and systems to carry out your day-to-day job activities from home. As the companies continue to transition online and as the businesses continue to transition online, it is important that you learn the new technologies and systems and get familiarized with them in order to be able to work in the business activities or carry out business functions for your employer from home. People who have experience or skills related to building and designing systems and solutions will also be in demand in the coming decade. Skills related to safeguarding information and data within these systems and technologies is also going to be in high demand as more and more companies and more employers start to transition their business and their operations online. Problem-solving skills is nothing but your ability to identify a problem, analyze potential solutions, analyze the impact of the problem that it has caused on business operations, and your ability to pick and choose the best solution and recommend those solutions to the stakeholders who are impacted by the problem is something that is going to be in high demand as well. The industry is pretty much going to be outcome-driven, which means you need to have utmost clarity on the potential outcomes that you can bring to an employer or to a client that you work with, and your ability to propose the right solutions at the right time that will help those stakeholders or the clients to achieve those potential outcomes is something that you need to learn in this decade. Self-leadership is another skill that I highly recommend you to learn. Now, leadership has evolved over a period of time. It started with leadership, meaning somebody who people follow because of their leadership abilities. And that has evolved over a period of time. We've heard of servant leadership, which is the reverse of the actual leadership, serving the team members and serving the organization in helping them achieve the goals and the objectives that have been set within the organization. Is something that has further evolved into self-leadership. So today, as we transition to working from home and from remote locations, it is essential that we're able to manage ourselves in committing to work from home and committing to work with the same attitude and responsibilities that we might have when we work from office or on site. So we take complete accountability of the outcomes of the work that we deliver and accountability in making sure that the work gets done in the right time as per our commitment to the employer and the client. Are you stuck in your career and wondering how to progress further? Or are you stuck in a minimum paying job or even a 5-figure job and wondering how to break through into a job that pays you a 6-figure income? No matter where you are and what type of job you do, in this digital age, you deserve to be earning a 6-figure income. The International Institute of IT and Consulting is the world's first online institute focused in helping individuals like yourself become experts in the IT and digital world. In order to break free from your debts or your staleness in your current job, or even to increase your income, you need help of someone who's already been there and done that. At IIITC, we train and coach people across the world in industrial skills, technical skills, consulting skills, and even digital skills that will help them stand apart from competition. So hurry now, join our free masterclass and get started with your career progression. We at IIITC are looking forward to create yet another success story by helping you achieve that 6-figure income you have always dreamt of. Go to IIITC at iitcinternational.com and register for your free masterclass to get started, and I will see you on the inside. Critical thinking is another skill that is going to be in high demand over this decade. And this is not new. This has been always there, and this is something that organizations have always been looking for. But this is going to be further more in demand as we continue to work from home these days. Organizations are going to stress on the fact that you have critical thinking abilities to be able to identify the problems and understand potential solutions or outcomes, be able to analyze and research information and synthesize the information and use them in taking the appropriate actions to meet those solutions and problems. And this skill is very essential and is the number one skill that is going to be required for people to have in this coming decade. So if you are someone who is struggling with critical thinking abilities, I highly recommend you to prioritize this and start developing your critical thinking abilities. Active listening is again something that has been prevalent over a period of time, and active listening or your listening skills is furthermore important these days because we are working from home these days and we are constantly surrounded with a lot of distractions in the home caused by either external or internal factors. It is essential to listen with intent, and if we don't pay attention, if we don't listen well, chances are that we could miss something that potentially lead to a large issue or an outcome that could further cost our relationship with other people we interact with. So active listening is something that I highly recommend you to develop in this decade. Research and analysis is your ability to find information or to seek for the right information at the right time. You must be familiar with the different sources the information is available, and you must be able to filter out the right information from unwanted information and be able to present the right information and the essence of that information that you have gathered in a meaningful format to your clients or your employer in a way they understand. So research and analysis is going to be in high demand over the coming decade. Communication skills is nothing but your ability to articulate or to express your thoughts and ideas with others in a more meaningful and a more understandable way. And communication skills have always been prevalent as well, and particularly in today's scenario, communication skills are far more important because you are now not only having to work from home and to interact with others online, you are also required to communicate clearly, concisely, and in a more meaningful way, and in a way that others will understand. The digital platforms have the ability to enhance our communication skills. So whether it is good or bad, people are going to observe the way we communicate, and it is essential that we communicate the right things and in a way that others understand. So in that aspect, not just your written and your verbal communication that is important, even your non-verbal communication such as your facial expressions, your body language also play a key role in communication these days. So it's important for you to learn to practice and learn to control your emotions, your expressions, and your body language, and to use them in an effective way that they will convey positive communication with others when you are working with others online. Documentation skills is your ability to present the information in a meaningful format. Most people struggle with this. I know we are not used to doing a lot of documentation usually, but as we transition online, it is essential that we develop this skill because everything is going to be in writing. Whether you post something online, or you write a blog, you write a white paper, or you write a specification for something, it is all related to the way we write and the way we present the information in a form of a written document. So this skill is going to be far more important than any other time in the last few decades. People skills is in high demand as well. As we continue to evolve in this economy, you need to understand that everything we're going to do henceforth is going to be based on our relationship with other people. Businesses are going to be based on relationships. Jobs and our ability to stick on to jobs is going to be based on relationships. And because we are working from home these days, it is really difficult to establish that relationship that we were able to establish previously while working from offices. So with you not able to see the person face to face, relationship is going to be the key, and it is going to be far more challenging to maintain positive relationships. So you must take all precautions necessary to make sure that you develop the right relationships and you strengthen those relationships over a period of time as you work with your colleagues and your clients. And the last set of skills that are going to be in high demand in this decade are your creative skills. So your ability to think out of the box, to solve problems, and even just analyzing things or looking at things in a different way is going to be really helpful for employers and organizations. So creative skills in the form of writing, putting out content, or even designing something using graphics and multimedia is going to be of very high demand. So there you have it, my top 10 skills that are going to be in high demand in this decade. So my question to you today is, what of these skills or how much of these skills have you already developed, and which ones do you think need to be on your list to work on in this decade? And if I have missed something that you might have thought of, please put in the comment below and let me know which ones they are, and I will make sure to add it to my list as well. So no matter what type of skills you have and you want to develop, there are 3 foundational skills that I believe is going to be the foundational elements of your skill development. So those 3 foundational skills are your communication skills, your presentation skills, and persuasion skills. So if you have not watched my other video where I talk about skill development, I'm going to link that video somewhere here. You can go to watch that video as well, and that's going to give you a lot more details about skill development and how you can go about developing new skills and so on. So that's it for today, and I want to thank you for watching this video all the way through. And if you have any comments and suggestions, make sure you put your comments below and let me know. And if you need more information about skill development, you can always reach out to us at iitcinternational.com. We are the world's first online institute helping people with industrial skills, technical skills, consulting skills, and digital skills that are most essential in this digital age. Reach out to us at iitcinternational.com and we'll be happy to help you with any skill development, coaching, or training that you need and you want to get started. This is Sabrish Chand signing off. You take care and stay safe out there.